Okay, home theater fans, my name is Todd with avnirvana.com, and we're here live in Dallas, Texas at Cedia 2022. And I'm here with Blake Vackar, Residential Solutions Manager at Meyer Sound, which I've heard Meyer Sound now 2 days in a row. Awesome stuff. And you guys are doing something unique right now, coming into the consumer space, correct?
We've got a great pedigree. We've been in the commercial space for decades, literally 30 plus years, where John Meyer, our founder, was part of the design team for the Wall of Sound for the Grateful Dead. We tour with Metallica, with Michael Bublé, with Ed Sheeran. So we're known for the big touring. We're also known for the big cinema and the studio. What we're doing now is we're bringing in our studio products into the residential space. So it's not a specific line for residential. It's the same speakers we use at Skywalker Sound, at Fox Studios, and Warner Brothers. So the idea is if you want to hear that movie the way it sounded when the guy pulled the disc out, said final, stamped, send it off for copying, it's a pretty good idea to use the same speakers that they use.
It's your speakers.
Our speakers, the Meyer Sound speakers, that's right.
Right, that's really awesome. So what model ranges are you offering at the consumer level now?
Well, we've taken our line and curated it down to about 45 items that our home theater market's going to use, right? So I don't have our big giant Panther that we used at in Wembley Stadium for our residential use. If you need it, I get it. But no, we've got our cinema series, which we've been doing in large cinemas worldwide for decades. And now bringing it into the residential community, we're bringing in our new Blue Horn speakers, and then finally our new Ultra Reflex, which is super exciting because this is the only audio solution for an LED theater. If you have a big 200-inch LED theater wall, where are you going to put the center channel when it's a solid piece of video? Right. What we're doing is actually placing left, right, and center above the listening position, firing into the wall, bouncing back into the listening position.
That's really interesting. Now, are all drivers firing in, or the
left, right, center up to, in your highs and your mids? Then you'll have the three subs that you see down here. The Omni subs will be your low mids, and that's essentially a three-way speakers separated around the screen.
Awesome. So you're bouncing those highs and mids off the screen, essentially.
The more directional sounds, right? And then we have, of course, separate subwoofers. In fact, our new VLFC subwoofer stands for very low frequency cabinet. There you go. That's some quality.
How low? How low?
Can it go?
How low can it go?
Down to 3 hertz.
Down to 3 hertz.
So you're going to feel that bad boy.
You're going to be popping some screws loose in your house too.
You know, we do it. Remember, we're part of touring, so it's not uncommon to see some bands go out with 10, 20, 30 of these things. But we only need 1 or 2 in your home.
Right.
And you might want to let your neighbors know you have one.
Right. And now yesterday we were together at Keith Yates designed.
Yeah, Steve Ellis's place.
Yes.
He's been one of our longtime dealers. He's been here in Dallas doing Meyer since 2016. That's one of the few actual working residential systems we have in the country because, again, it's not been our focus.
Oh, wow.
It is. So if you get a chance to come into Dallas and check out Steve's system, it's one of our Asheron systems. So on a good, better, best, that's our better, with the next step up being the Blue Horn system.
And it really sounded phenomenal. Lots of fun to hear it. And you guys are also here at Kaleidoscape.
Yeah, right here at the front door at Cedia, and we're showing off our X20s. What's rad about these X20s is they start off life as a block of aluminum, and then we basically whittle the speaker out of that aluminum.
Wow.
So resonance, not an issue. You want to hit 110 dB with no vibration? We're one of the few that can pull that off.
Basically, the cabinet is aluminum.
Yeah, the whole cabinet has been milled out of aluminum.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
The level of detail that Meyer goes to is it's all about the engineering, and there's no magic, there's no mirrors, it's all science. The idea is whatever the microphone hears, that's what comes out of the speaker, no colorization. So you'll never hear terms like, that's a warm sound, or that's a cool sound, or I can hear a bright sound. It's the sound that the speaker that the microphone picked up, and we're faithfully reproducing that. Because again, we're here in the creation world. That's where we started. And so our idea is if you're creating it on a Meyer sound system, it should sound exactly the same way when we push it out of a Meyer sound system.
Right. Now, if someone out there wants to get their hands on some of these incredible speakers, I'm assuming dealer only?
Dealer only, but you can check out our QR code. This is our QR code for our new residential website that's been, again, curated for the residential community. They can reach out to me directly. We're not doing any interactions between reps or middlemen. We're working directly with dealers and the customers. So it's a very simple process. The dealer brings me the project. Our team does a map 3D modeling of the system. We predict the results before we ship you a product. Once the installer installs it, we come out with 2 of our guys to actually balance the room. That's all part of the system. That's all part of the services. Yeah.
Wow, really cool.
Cost on that, it's all part of the purchase price. We're not going to be sending you a red bill later on.
Right on.
Right? No surprises.
I mean, when you start talking about Skywalker Ranch, all these incredible places, and the fact that your speakers are there and now they're coming out into the home.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
It is very exciting. And again, be able to enjoy the alternate reality that the integration companies that we work with can create in these rooms. That's what we're trying to do. And remember, that's really hard to do. Usually when you create an alternate reality, there's drugs and alcohol involved.
Right.
Our systems are completely legal in all 50 states. And there's something to experience. So we'd love to have you out at the factory. Check it out. Come see our Pearson Theater. Come see our Bears Lab. And see how we build things. And I think you'll notice it's a little different. Like I said, every speaker's got its own amplifier built in. There's no extra amplifiers in the system. It's a different way of doing things.
Right. Awesome. Well, listen, thanks for taking some time on the floor to talk to me. And folks out there, definitely check out Meyer Sound. They've got a really good thing going. And that's all I've got for you now. Check in later for more from Cedia 2022.
Hit the QR code.